What's going on, guys? Welcome back to WWE Champions. Of course, it's something in my eye when I start recording. But we are back once again. I know it's been a little while since I have actually played, and I apologize for that, but I am back now. Uh, Videos will be a little bit sporadic. I'm going to try to keep them possibly every day. We'll see how that goes. But there's a lot to catch up on. For starters, I did leave my old faction, and that is because for faction 2, not a lot was going anywhere, and I really want to progress in this game more and more, and I was able to do that thanks to one of the top factions in the game. I joined, and we got rank 4, which is awesome. We got 350,000 coins, 9,000 2-star chips, and we got, I think, four? Like 4 3-star random tokens. And I did a video on it. I didn't like how it came out, so I wasn't going to upload it. But we are back. We're going to do the new limited time tour called Adapt or Perish. It looks at Evolution and their opponents. But first, let's go ahead and collect our Shano Mac Payday badge. So there we go. And also, due to a lot of networking issues and not being able to do the Sunday Night Heat tour for the first time that it was out, they gave everybody 800 cash, 800 premium superstar chips, and 20 health packs. So I may end up trying my hand at getting Orton, and I will go ahead and try to get 2 premium superstar, even though I really don't need them. The only one I can get is DDP. And thanks to being part of this awesome, amazing faction, we have a lot of bags to open up. So, what we're gonna do first is we're gonna go ahead and see if we get anything out of this, which I'm not expecting to. Oh, I don't know. Of course. Both of them are Ziggler. And that's fine. I'm fine with that. And then, let's go ahead and, let's go ahead and see what tokens we get. Get that out of the way real quick. So, Payback happened, along with Raw, so, let's see, how should I may end up talking about both, I'm not sure. I'll talk about Payback. So, Payback happened, it was alright. I didn't really watch it. I had it on while I was doing some stuff in my room because of the move. And basically, let's see, what would be some of the highlights? The Hardy Boys defeated Cesaro and Sheamus. After the match, Sheamus and Cesaro attacked and beat up the Hardy Boys. And basically officially turned heel. So that happened. Also Jeff lost a tooth because of Sheamus and kind of a stiff kick to the face. And then Alexa Bliss defeated Bayley in Bayley's hometown to become the new Raw Women's Champion and the first woman to win the SmackDown Live Women's Championship and the Raw Women's Championship since the whole brand split reappeared, so that's pretty cool. We also saw Neville, in kind of a BS fashion, retain the title against Austin Aries. Austin Aries had him in the last chancery. Neville tried to get out of it and grabbed at the ref a couple times, and then finally grabbed a hold of the ref and threw him. So that caused a disqualification, and Neville retained the title. What else else did we see? Trying to think here. Sorry if I'm like, Chris Jericho. By the surprise of a lot of people, I think, he ended up beating Kevin Owens to regain his United States Championship to become a two-time champion, and now will join Owens on SmackDown Live. And for a follow-up on that, they have announced that on SmackDown Live, we will see Chris Jericho defend the title against Kevin Owens in a Payback rematch, which would probably end up seeing Kevin Owens win, because I know Jericho is going back on tour with his band Fozzy, so I am fully expecting Kevin Owens to win that match, and Chris Jericho to go away until, I don't know, did not mean to do that, until probably SummerSlam would be my guess. I can see Jericho coming back maybe end of July, beginning of August, so he can do possibly one last run with the company. I think since 2008, when he had his heel run, this is probably the best run he's had in the company. So it's gonna be kind of bad timing, in my opinion, for him to leave. With him leaving now, I mean, it kind of works out, because I think the list is almost run its course, and I mean, it's still popular. People love the whole list thing, and I think it could keep going for a little bit longer. A little bit longer. I don't even know what I was trying to say there. I knew what I was trying to say, I just couldn't say it correctly. I can see it going for a little while longer, but I just don't think that'll happen. I think if Jericho were to lose on SmackDown Live to Kevin Owens, it would make sense, because then at Backlash we would have AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens, and I can see AJ Styles winning that match, because that would be pretty cool. And yeah. Also at Payback we saw, what else did we see? Oh, we saw the House of Horrors match between Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton, which was kind of interesting. I wouldn't say anywhere, I wouldn't say anywhere near the level of, the Hardy Compound with Final Deletion and all that happened in TNA. But it was definitely interesting. Orton arrived in a limo and goes up to the house. Wyatt attacks him from behind. They fight throughout the house, and Wyatt ends up putting a refrigerator on Orton. Wyatt leaves the house into the limo and comes back to the arena, and we're under the assumption that basically Orton is not gonna show up. And the rule of the match was, I think, let me see if I can remember this correctly. If you can only have won by pinfall, submission, or forfeit. And it definitely looked like Orton was going to not show up, which would cause the forfeit. But as Wyatt is in the ring, Orton shows up behind him, attacks him with the chair. That was weird. I heard something, but Orton attacks him with the chair, and they fight for a while, and then basically it looks like Orton's gonna win with the RKO, and the Sin Brothers, along with Jinder Mahal, basically attack Orton from behind, and Mahal still has the championship that he stole last Tuesday in Ox. I wanted to watch the entrance for that. My bad. I apologize. Let's switch it. Please tell me it's finishing switching music. Oh my god. So anyway. Mahal and Sin attack, and the Sin brothers attack Randy Orton and lose, and because of that, Bray Wyatt wins with Sister Abigail, and that pretty much ends that feud then and there. Well, we won. So now we'll probably end up seeing, I'm not gonna talk about it now, I want to save it for a different video, but we'll probably now see a different feud for Wyatt when it comes to being on Raw now. And then, what else? Was that really, like, the big stuff? Until, it might have been in until, there we go. Until, Strowman and Reigns, which definitely was interesting, to say the least. Alright, wildcard in the wildcard. Oh, okay, I win. And basically, Reigns was pretty much taped off underneath his, ring gear. Attire gear, whatever you want to call it. And, you know, bandaged up, wrapped up, whatever you want to consider that. Oh wow, 2 microphones, I knew that. And Reigns and Strowman had actually, like, not a bad match at all. I was actually kind of into it from the get-go, and the finish saw after Roman tried to win with the spear. Basically, Strowman came back and hit him with not 1, but 2 power slams. I'm just trying to, like, see if I need to do anything here. And after the match, Strowman won with the 2 power slams. Running power slams, I should say. And after the match, I knew it wasn't gonna happen. But Strowman looks like he's gonna leave. And then comes back with the ring steps and hits Roman in the ribs as he's laying down with the ring steps. Nice little combo. And then, you know, Strowman walks out, head high, whatever. Roman is in the ring, coughing up blood and all this and that. And then it cuts off with Roman, like, going up the stage with the refs and all this. But if you have the network, because Raw Talk was after Payback, they actually, on the network, continue it with Roman in, oh god. Sorry about that. Roman's, like, in the backstage area trying to not collapse, basically, from the internal injuries. And okay, thank you very much. And basically, no, I'm like, the whole time I'm thinking, because WWE likes to do this a lot, I'm just sitting there thinking, Oh god, watch them end up doing um, the whole ambulance stick again. Because they like to repeat old things that really just happened. And the whole, oh wow, that was nice. Oof. The whole ambulance thing with Strowman really, for some reason, irritated a lot of people. Like, for no reason at all. Because apparently, people still think that everything is real, and they complain the fact that Strowman could not lift an ambulance on his own, which, no kidding, that's very obvious. But I appreciate, you pointing that out to me, because I never would have figured that one out. But anyway, you kind of see it where they'll keep going to the back, and I'm like, if they show an ambulance, this ought to be interesting to see if they do anything different. Lo and behold, there's the ambulance. Reigns is kind of like leaned up against it, and the whole time I'm like, where is he? Cause I know he's gonna show up. Meaning, like, where's Strowman? And, no, nothing, and bam! There he is! There's Strowman. Who actually misses the attack. Gets thrown, what was it? Gets hit in the, like, upper shoulder and head area by Roman with the door. The ambulance door. And Strowman ends up fighting back. Well then... Okay, I really need to focus here, actually. What the are you kidding me? Okay. So there's that. Okay. Oh, thank God. Oh, man. That was interesting. Alright, anyway. And... Strowman gets hit a couple times. And he comes back to hit Reigns, who's linked up against the ambulance door. And Reigns moves, the door goes flying off, and Strowman goes into boxes. And like I said, the whole time I'm like, they're gonna do it. They're gonna involve an ambulance somehow. And I was right. You can't fool me, WWE. You can't fool me. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, I whiffed. I didn't even notice that. Oh boy. This is rough. Oh, he didn't take it. Okay. Okay. Dang it. Ah, why? Oh, come on, see? I know that these are gonna be like good combos. And then they take them. They take them away from me. I don't think I'm gonna win this, to be honest with you. I can't get any gems. Oh. Oh, get out of here, frickin' Flair with his chops. Okay. So eye poke. Boom drop. Wild card. I don't think I can win. But I'll try. But I definitely won't win. Oh! Hold on. Okay. Okay! I could have won if the game wasn't wanting to BS me. Yeah, I'm not gonna win now. It just had to BS. I really could have won this. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. No! I said it before and I'll say it again. This game likes to BS. Nine times out of 10. So I had to think of something to rhyme. I had to. That's fine. It's okay. I will go ahead. Heal my guy. Help him out. There we go. Let's go here. Open our free loot. Poster, coins, poster, coins, poster. And we did a victory loot. So might as well go ahead and open that. And it is 3 health packs. Huh. Well, that's that. Hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button. Subscribe for more WWE Champions content. And as always, I'll talk to you all later.